After a relatively quiet couple of months on the pandemic front, COVID is once again making headlines as new variants ripple through the country. Vaccination rates drop and questions about things like booster shots are still unanswered. So where do we stand right now? MTN's Megan Mannering caught up with Missoula County Health Officer Deshane Barnett to answer some of those questions for us.
Summer is here, the masks are coming off, and you might be feeling pretty hopeful. Rightfully so. Thinking back to last July, MTN News had just reported a new mask mandate for Missoula County, and the promise of a vaccine was still unknown. So we've come a long way since last July, but now there's a new variant on the block, and it's one that can't be ignored.
We are not at a place yet where we can sit back and say we don't have to worry about COVID.
In just the last few days, Missoula County confirmed its first case of the Delta variant, a newly identified version of the coronavirus.
You know, what the data is showing is that the Delta variant is highly contagious. It's more contagious than the strains we were dealing with last fall. And so we have a strain that is more contagious, that has the potential to make people more severely sick, and we need to take that seriously.
But here's the good news. If you've already been vaccinated, Health Officer Deshane Barnett says you're in pretty good shape.
Getting the vaccine, even if it doesn't fully stop you from getting COVID, it can keep you from getting much more sick.
Looking at the stats, 53% of our entire population, eligible and non-eligible, have been fully vaccinated. The numbers look even more promising if you're focusing on the eligible.
65% of the eligible population has received at least one dose. So we are leading the state as far as our getting vaccine doses into people's arms. But that being said, our goal is 75% of the entire community, and we're at 53%. So we absolutely have room to go.
And there's one demographic that isn't pulling its weight.
Individuals 29 years and under are absolutely our least vaccinated.
With a new school year on the horizon, Barnett hopes to see those unvaccinated individuals step up and contribute to the county's goal of herd immunity, if not for themselves, for their more vulnerable neighbors.
Maybe not right this second, but in the next couple months, once school starts, once activities, sports, theater, all of those things start back up again, we are gearing up now to respond to what we expect as an uptake in COVID infections this fall.
In Missoula, Megan Mannering, MTN News.
As Megan mentioned, Missoula is leading the state in vaccinations, but how is the state of Montana doing overall? Well, here's your answer. 48% of the eligible population is fully vaccinated against COVID-19. That's equal to just over 438,000 Montanans. 882,000 total doses have been administered since the vaccine became available.